Should you actually use a VPN for gaming? If you Google this, you'll see some wild claims. Lower your ping, boost your speed, get easier lobbies, become a pro overnight. Let's be clear, most of that's nonsense. A VPN will not magically make your internet faster. It won't turn 80 milliseconds into 20, and it definitely won't fix bad aim. Ask me how I know. But, and this is important, there are specific situations where a VPN can genuinely improve your gaming experience. I'm Simon from Top 10 VPN, and I've personally tested over 60 VPNs for latency, jitter, stability and console compatibility. And today I'll show you exactly when a VPN helps and when it absolutely doesn't. No hype, just what actually works. Before we get into it, if you like these vids, hit like, subscribe and smash that bell like it just insulted your mother in the chat. Myth number 1, a VPN lowers your ping. No, a VPN adds an extra stop between you and the game server. More distance equals more latency. That's just networking physics. There's also a tiny little bit of extra processing while your data is encrypted and decrypted on the way through the VPN server. It's usually a fraction of a millisecond, but it still adds up. Now, a good VPN will keep this minimal by using nearby servers and fast protocol. In my tests, the best ones only added single-digit milliseconds, but it will not make your base connection faster. If your ping is high without a VPN, it'll almost always be slightly higher still with one. Myth number 2, a VPN gives you faster internet. Also no, a VPN cannot create bandwidth your ISP didn't give you. There's one specific exception, and I'll explain that in a minute, but as a rule, a VPN does not increase raw speeds. Myth number 3, you can unlock games early. No, release timers are tied to your account region, so PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, etc., not your IP address. If that trick worked, every gamer would be permanently connected to New Zealand. Myth number 4, a VPN makes you immune to DDoS attacks. This one needs a little nuance. A VPN hides your real IP address, so if someone in a lobby tries to hit your IP directly, they'll see the VPN's IP instead. That protects you from basic IP targeted attacks. But a large scale distributed attack aimed at infrastructure, a consumer VPN isn't built to handle that. So yes, it helps, but no, it won't make you invincible. Right, now that we've cleared the hype, let's talk about where a VPN actually makes sense for gamers. Number 1, avoiding ISP throttling. This is the most legitimate use case. Some ISPs throttle specific types of traffic during peak hours, especially in shared accommodation, dorms, hotels or apartment buildings who manage networks. So if your connection tanks every evening at exactly the same time, that's suspicious. A VPN encrypts your traffic, so your ISP can't see whether you're gaming, streaming or torrenting. They just see encrypted data. They can't selectively throttle what they can't identify. This is one of the rare cases where a VPN can indirectly improve performance. Number 2, changing your matchmaking region. Now we get to the controversial one. Skill-based matchmaking, or SBMM. Games like Warzone, Fortnite, Apex, Valorant, they all use SBMM. If you connect to a VPN server in another region, you can sometimes land in a different matchmaking pool. For example, connecting somewhere off-peak, where it's 3 AM local time, may reduce the size of the available player pool. That can result in less competitive lobbies. Importantly though, this is not guaranteed. It depends on the game, the player population, and how the matchmaking system works. It won't make you better at the game, but it can change the matchmaking environment. Just understand the trade-off. The further away the server, the higher latency. Number 3, working around strict NAT. If you've ever seen strict NAT type, you know the pain. Long matchmaking times, voice chat issues, failed party joins. A VPN alone doesn't magically change your NAT type, but routing your console through a VPN-enabled Windows hotspot or a compatible router setup can sometimes move you to moderate NAT. It's a workaround, not a silver bullet, but in certain network setups it works well. We've got a whole video on the topic, so I'll stick a card on the screen if you want to know more. Number 4, getting around IP-based bans. Sometimes games block IP addresses, not player accounts, and because ISPs recycle IPs, you can occasionally inherit one that's already blacklisted, even if you've done nothing wrong. A VPN gives you a completely different IP address, so if the block is tied to the IP and not your account, reconnecting through a VPN can fix it instantly. If you're banned for cheating or toxic behaviour, well, maybe take the L and reflect on your life choices, mate. Number 5, accessing cheaper games prices. It's risky. In some cases, game activation keys are cheaper in certain regions. Using a VPN to redeem a region-specific key can reduce costs significantly. But, and this matters, this can violate platform terms of service, and the consequences of that can be brutal. It costs you way more than the money you're saving. There's always risk involved. We test VPNs for performance and privacy, not for bypassing store policies, so just understand what you're doing. Number 6, and the last one, region locks and country bans. Some games are completely blocked in certain countries. PUBG Mobile, for example, has been banned in places like India and China. And yes, there's local alternatives like BGMI in India, but they often have smaller player bases, fewer modes, and they're missing features compared to the global version. And even when a game isn't banned, content can still be region exclusive. Certain countries, South Korea, Taiwan, Turkey, regularly get exclusive skins, outfits, events, or rewards that just never roll out in the UK or US. A VPN lets you connect to a server in one of those regions and access that version of the game. On Android, this is where a VPN with GPS spoofing like Surfshark, for example, becomes useful, because some mobile games check your GPS location as well as your IP address. Just remember, like with regional pricing, this can conflict with a game's terms of service. It usually works, but it's never zero risk. So what should you look for in a gaming VPN? If you're going to use one, you need to choose carefully. A bad VPN will add noticeable latency, disconnect mid-match, or cause packet loss. What you want is low ping on nearby servers, consistent connection stability, strong router or hotspot compatibility, and wide server coverage. We test all of this at Top 10 VPN in real-world gaming sessions, not just speed tests in the lab, though we do that too. So, the best VPN overall for gaming? It's ExpressVPN. In our latest tests, ExpressVPN added just 8 milliseconds of latency on nearby servers. That's amongst the lowest we've ever recorded. ExpressVPN is also the easiest to use on console because of its dedicated router app. Install it once on a compatible router and every device in your house is covered. PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, Smart TV, no extra setup per device. It also has service in over 100 countries, which gives you the flexibility for region switching. In terms of stability and ease of use, it's the safest pick for gamers. And better yet, it's now very competitively priced, so you don't have to break the bank either. Now for the best VPN for mobile gaming, Surfshark. If you're gaming on Android, Surfshark has the killer feature of built-in GPS override. Most VPNs only change your IP address. Surfshark can also align your GPS location with your VPN location, which can make all the difference for certain mobile games. It also has a use small packet options that can help on unstable mobile networks. And on long-term plans, it's one of the cheapest VPNs, period. And the best free option? Windscribe. Windscribe gives you a decent 10 gigs of free data per month across multiple server locations. It's enough for light gaming or testing, but like all free VPNs, it has limitations. Fewer servers, more congestion, that data cap. If you're gaming heavily, you'll burn through those 10 gigs fast. So here's my honest takeaway. A VPN will not make you a better gamer. It won't magically lower your ping, and it won't fix a slow connection. But it can help if your ISP is throttling it, or you need a different IP, you're dealing with strict NAT, or you want region flexibility. Used correctly, it's a tool. Used blindly, it's just extra latency. If you want full test data, side-by-side comparisons and setup guides for every console, head to top10vpn.com, links below. If this helped you cut through the nonsense, hit like, subscribe, I'll see you in the next one. GG.